Welcome to the Wholehearted Wellness Podcast. As a friendly reminder, the Wholehearted Wellness Podcast is not a substitute to receiving mental and physical support from a licensed wellness provider. We encourage you to speak with your wellness provider prior to trying any therapeutic modalities mentioned on this podcast. Hey everyone, this is Auriel Campbell with Wholehearted Wellness Podcast, and welcome to our first episode. I am so excited to be here. A little bit about what we're going to be talking about today is just what the heck you're going to get from this podcast, what to look forward to. First, I really want to thank my good friends, Chris and Mark with Rooted Consulting. They are actually the ones that approached me and said, hey, what if we do a podcast? And are graciously doing all the recording and editing and all things technology that goes right over my head. So I'm so grateful for them. I'm thankful for their friendship. I'm thankful for their heart. They too also are really big in wanting to make mental health, physical health, and wellness just approachable and accessible to all. So, without further ado, let's begin, you guys. So, like I said, my name is Auriel Campbell. I am a licensed professional counselor in the Lafayette, Louisiana area. For those that are not from Louisiana, I'm sure you picked up on the accent. I recently did a training with some amazing therapists all over the world, and as we were going around introducing ourselves, the sweet trainer from New York got to me and she said, as you can see, in the U.S., we have many accents and dialects. So I am from Lafayette, Louisiana, and really excited to be here. I have a wonderful practice here in Louisiana called Lotus Counseling and Wellness, where I have a team of wonderful therapists that challenge me daily. And my goal is to bring on a wide variety of mental health and physical health and just all kind of wellness providers onto this podcast. So you're not just going to be hearing from me, but a bunch of other wonderful people. A big reason why I wanted to start this podcast is very similar to why I got into the mental health profession. And it came out of my own healing journey. I am somebody who has complex trauma and OCD and anxiety and chronic illness and have just been so grateful to the many people that have walked alongside me in my own healing journey and wanted to do the same for others. And so this is just another avenue to be able to bring content to you guys, whether it's finding another wellness provider that can be a part of your tribe, or finding just a very practical technique that you can use on a daily basis, and even just normalizing many different things. I think so often everyone experiences a lot of shame and confusion around what they're experiencing. And I mean, listen, this is not just mental health. I know I have been to a physical therapist and was experiencing certain pain, and they said, oh, Auriel, this is normal. This is X, Y, and Z, and this is how we're going to treat it. And it's so freeing and so empowering. So I am really excited about this, you guys. I have a couple of wonderful providers lined up that's going to be talking on this podcast. I've got a physical therapist coming talking about scar treatment and how scars are actually a really important piece in our body that holds trauma and how to release that. I've got a wonderful dietitian coming on. I have a dear friend who is also a trauma therapist in the area that specializes in similar modalities as I do, such as EMDR and brain spotting. And we are going to just talk about the differences between these modalities. And the hope is that you can get encouragement, that this is something that you can take along wherever you are, and even meeting other wonderful professionals in the area. And even if you're not in Lafayette or Louisiana, somebody that you can call and say, hey, you're doing something really cool. Can you help me find someone who's doing this in my area? So stay tuned, you guys, and listen, please reach out, give me feedback. Tell me what you're wanting to hear. What are you hoping to get from this podcast. What are you needing in this season of life that can give you material and encouragement? And stay tuned. Thank you, guys.